Okay, gotta see if the counter's going. I'll be talking to myself. Okay, anyway, that's not the subject of this video. The subject of this video is there was a very serious accident right up here on 95 Nevada, right? The other side of Lathrop Wells, they say Valley View, between Valley View and Airport Road, right? And right up the street from me, right there. I've done that road uncounted times through the 20 years I've lived out here. Once, twice a month for years and years. Plus kid appointments, blah, 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 right? How, I'm not going to say it, okay? It's a straight line and curves. And then I can see that too, because you're like, la, 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 right? On the other hand, right, that's one thing that you got to watch out for, and that's what this video is about. Now that I'm getting sparked up, and this is just a lark video of me, so I'm going to put this on here to see how I do and run with it. It's not a video game out there, okay? You're not driving your living room couch around with a controller, and the windshield's not your TV screen, okay? But why don't they get it? You know, I don't know. Several died. It's this fatality again. You know, and just to show a little history of this, what this kind of thing does, and where I'm going to go with it. I hope I remember at the end of this what this is all about. Anyway, it started out with me. My oldest brother died in a horrible car accident right here in Vegas, 1976, around Easter. Right, going up to the Lake Mead, right up Sunrise Mountain. They had, back then, there was just a two-lane, and it went like this and that, right? And someone was ding-donging with them while they were going to the lake, and they wouldn't let them pass, and they got in a head-on collision, an Opel GT, right, with my brother, and it was full, four people, three, my brother and two others, right? And a Kingswood Estate wagon come up over that little hill because it like, right? Pow, 100-something miles an hour, choked them dead. You know, oh, look, oh, tragic, heartache. Oh, they just dead. You know, people in the wagon, some lady lost both her legs, drove the engine of that wagon into the passengers, and just wiped them out, turned that GT into a tuna can. You know, they had to wrench my brother out the back of it, and the other guy was seat and dash. That was it. And they got pictures of it in the Review Journal. Headlines: worst car accident to date. Then now it's like, right? Well, the spin that put my life into, because that brought us from other things that we had to come down for. He lived for 3 weeks. You know, smashed his head like a grape, right? Dinking around, right? Okay, let's move on. And then we'll move on to this and that. You know, it made me dry because, you know, I can't think of it. It's terrible. You know, I wasn't but 17. Anyway, so now, right, close personal loved one, relative, right, is an EMT. And, right where that thing, just a few miles up from this one, 5 people got, you know, Kawamba, torched up, burnt to pieces. You know, 5 people burnt their car, and they're like, you know, sweep it up. And uncounted others. You know, that 95, it's rough and tumble. Number one, and let's get a little, you know, let me get to remembering. Oh man, 5 minutes already. You get in an accident out there, it's hours before they find you. If you go out tumbling in your car into the night, into the desert, if they don't find you for a week, very easily, there's nothing, right? And you go driving like, no, not here, not Nevada. Okay, you can play that other places because there's birds and stuff that slow you down, and you know, you can sit and people can, Local law enforcement catch your ass, right? Here, no. you you go 60 miles before you got to use your steering wheel. No. Yes. And it's, you don't do that out here. This is Nevada. This is the outback of the nation. It is trackless. So when you come to my state, Nevada, drive different. People in Nevada, you can't do that. Especially you come out of Vegas and you to stop and go and you get out on these long ass roads. Right. And you drift in and you're not used to it. And then you start getting, then your foot gets heavy. You start getting 85, 90 miles an hour and you can do it. Oh man, hour and a half. 95 miles an hour. But you know what happens when you go quicker? Things happen quicker. And your mind's somewhere else. That's Nevada. So, don't do it. And there was another one in July, right? A dog, 3, 4 people, another 5 people died. And the crosses out there on Nevada, 95, they're starting to look like a picket fence. I mean, you go, go for not in Nevada. Don't do that in Nevada. Okay? It is a different planet. Okay? Now, having that said that, and all the tragedies of all the car accidents, because I'm not the only one, the time it took for me to do this video, 6-7 minutes, how many have died in these cars, right? All over the nation, all over the world, right? And the tragedy and the heartache, and this and that. Okay, that aside, we all know. But yeah, the specifics of Nevada and what I want to say now is what this video is about. And everybody going to be tripping out. I hate cars. I hate cars. I've worked on them all my life. I've made a living working on them. No, they're bad. They're the bane of human existence. I know they convey us from place to place, but at what cost? Right? And I would campaign, if they want to get rid of gas stoves and the water heaters, the car. We can do without the car. There are ways of conveying humans from place to place without the car. Even without private ownership. Just go, come on. You can rent one, this and that, use it, like bike share, something like that. The car, oh man. No. I would go to legislation, I'd go to the House or the Senate, I'd be elected to office just to do the car. Get on a train, I don't know how to explain it, and I'm going too long now, but my point is, in Nevada, don't do that. Death results quickly or slowly. Think about out there 4 days and 128 degrees, and you're busted up in your car. Yeah. So, and this and that, Me, honestly, now that I'm just ranting, it's on some Friday afternoon, I'm sitting around, I am a stern proponent for the rail system, rail travel. I was in Europe. You're whisked from place to place. What's the problem? So I was going to say, for Nevada, now that we're back to Nevada specific, and to avoid these horrible car accidents with these grievous repercussions throughout lives after that, years, decades, 4 and 5 decades after the accident my brother got in, I'm still suffering the consequences to this day. Right, because my life going like this, ooh, all day. How about the LTR and the TNT? And I think there's another one. TNT, the LTR, and there's another one. Get a small rail line going up and down that dang highway. Look at the cars. Look at the train tickets going in cars up and down this road. And the safety, and look how much you'd save by not throwing fire department, my personal loved one, out there to fish people out of burnt up ass cars. I don't get it. But that's my rant. That's my story. 10 minutes of my, ding donging around, and you see these. I myself am a survivor of it, of these cars. I hate them. I hate cars. I'd have one. I've had 2 and 3. Right? I dig it, but there's got to be another way. Instead of fighting for stoves, refrigerators, really, what else was it? Something else, fireplaces. Come on, the car. Convey us better. That's my message. We don't need to do that. That was for some other urban sprawl thing that they conveyed so they could sell people houses, and even that we can do something better than this. Get out of the car. All right, and be careful in Nevada. It's another planet. Don't come out here and wing dinging down 85 miles of a stretch, and you can almost see both ends of it. And behave accordingly. All right, thanks. Live by your wits, not by your worries. And no pun intended, but race fast or die in pain. Get it? All right. Love you. Bye. People. La la la. Beep.